This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treats and Sakura Co. Hey guys, sponsor's back, so it's time to make another long-ass video. Here's the thing, Brawlhalla is frustrating, but not so many people really understand just how stupid it really is. This is because there's a lot of people who play Brawlhalla that have never played another fighting game before. This is their first one. And the problem is, Brawlhalla is by far the weirdest one. If you've ever watched my rants before or just play Brawlhalla at all, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dodge. To make it a bit easier to understand, let's talk about frames in a game like Tekken 7. You do a move, if the other guy blocks it, then depending on how risky that move was, they can either punish it or they can't because it's safe. For example, this low launching move on Dragunov, you can see that when it's blocked, it's incredibly minus on block, which basically allows the opponent to punish it by launching you in return, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, in Brawlhalla, guess what? There's no blocking. You can't just sit there, block the attack, and guarantee a punish in some way. You have to move out of the way. You have to dodge. But after dodging, you also need to be in the right position to punish. You're rarely going to end up next to the opponent after doing it, so you actually have to be in the correct spot, the exact correct spot. But guess what? Most of the attacks in this game are basically safe, which is why I find playing aggressive much easier to play than playing passive. You can throw out so many random ass moves, and 90% of the time, you're going to be able to dodge immediately, and after that dodge, you can attack again if you want, or just run away. So if you really want to punish someone, but you can't get there immediately, then the correct way to actually punish isn't actually to punish the missed attack, but rather punish what they do after the missed attack. It's so weird and it's so difficult. But here's another problem. If you dodge the first attack, right, the initial attack with your dodge, then now you don't have a dodge to dodge their second hit if they were to dodge away and throw another one. So if you end up like backing up, then you won't be there to punish it, or you won't have your dodge to, you know, dodge the second attack, and then you get hit anyways. So like it's so annoying, and then you're just back into neutral again, waiting for them to whiff or whatever, or whoever decides to ram their face on the keyboard first. There's so many safe options in this game, it's absolutely crazy. People can just randomly wake up out of your combos and kill you. It's so cheesy, which is why I think the skill ceiling on Brawlhalla is actually very high, because getting used to punishing someone who just dodges away and hovers all over the place right after missing is not easy, alright? At least not with my weapons. I don't know. I play spear and blasters, so half the time, even if I try to punish, I end up getting punished instead because my moves are much more unsafe, or they're just slower, I guess. I mean, it's no wonder that low elo is much more aggressive than higher elo, because guess what? Aggressive play is busted. It's cheesy, especially in twos, by the way. If you play twos and you spam, oh my god, I hate you. Twos is so infuriating to play because there are just so many people who just wake up and spam so much more than in ones, because now there's two people doing it, and guess what? The opponent now has to worry about dodging two different people who just spamming their ass off, and it's so much harder to deal with unless you're like very coordinated and both people are dodging, and oh my god. I'm playing twos right now, and we're in like the 1800 1900 era because I'm getting a bit closer to if you didn't know, by the way, you didn't know, I know I made a video about it before, but I started playing Brawl with friends again, and it really reminded me how fun the game was with friends. So I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll get back into it for a bit. Also, I'm going to BCX, so I kind of need to get back in to, you know, be good and not, you know, shit the bed when I get there. But it's hard, bro. I'm in 1900 in twos right now, and oh my god, there's so many spammers. In ones, I'm about to hit diamond again. I haven't really been grinding that much. I still played a bunch of different games, but spam is just everywhere. Now, what's the biggest kick in the ass? Well, it's the fact that there's no solution to this. There's no balancing solution. Like, you can't just change a few numbers or whatever to dodge mechanic or anything like that, other than just removing it or changing it completely. Because here's the thing, if we increase the recovery frames on attacks, right, if we make things more punishable, then everything gets punished, right? Because every move basically comes out at the same speed. They're all really, really fast. So if you make something a little more punishable, then anyone can punish it with anything, and it's just and then no one will attack anymore, right? Like, why would you throw out a move if you're just gonna get completely dumpstered for doing it? So then everyone will just be scared to attack, and the game would become mega uber passive. And if you thought the game was already passive, then it would be worse than that. I don't think the game is passive though, to be honest. I think it's hyper aggressive, and I actually do not like that. This is not the kind of aggression I like. I don't like playing slowly, trying to punish someone for doing something wrong, and then getting punished for trying to punish them for doing something wrong, as if what they were doing was right. So how the game actually is right now is kind of, in a weird way, the best case scenario, like for a mechanic like this, because passive play is only rewarded then if your movement and ability to read someone's post-whiff reaction is like out of this world. That's why there's such a huge skill gap from when you actually reach diamond to you know, like 100, not 100,000 elo above, or a few hundred elo above that. There's a huge gap there because people really learn how to punish at that stage of the game, while people who just get to diamond usually just got there because they were playing hyper aggressive and cheesing their way through. It's not that hard, I swear. Now, if you don't believe this, if you don't believe that aggressive play is the secret sauce to get out of whatever elo you're in and just get to diamond for free, then here, let's try something. Let's try something. If you're gold or plat or something, even like just low diamond, just try to play passive. All right, just try to play passive. How about not run away, by the way. Passive, I don't categorize people who just run away the entire game and throw like a Sayer every 5 years like Prince Briang as passive. That's just being an asshole. I mean more like just kind of move around and wait for the opponent to throw the first move and try to punish them, okay? Try to punish the first move that they make. You'll see how hard it is, okay? Maybe not every game is going to be like this, because sometimes if you're low elo enough, people are going to spam SIGs. Now, SIG spamming, depending on your character, is not that good, because SIGs are actually, you know, punishable usually. But if you're like playing guitars and they're playing sword and they're just like a million aerial attacks, then yeah, try to find an opening, please. It's as if every move they do is safe, and it's so annoying. All right, guys, sorry, but I gotta bring out the food. All right, so you already knew this was coming, so I mean, here it is. Oh my God, wait, it's Halloween. Oh. So we got Tokyo Treats and we got Sakurako here. I've done this many times on this channel already, so if you don't know what it is by now, but I'll tell you anyways. They're Japanese snack subscription boxes. For the Tokyo Treats one, you get 20 of the latest, most exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. All right, then there's the Sakurako box. Here, I'll take it up here. This is the one where you get 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snacks, including like teas, and you also get special tableware. They partner with local Japanese snack makers to basically continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down for over 100 years. Well, here it is. This is the limited edition box this month, Halloween themed box. It's for October. There it is. Oh my, here's the Kit Kat, dude. If you guys don't know already by now, I know a lot of you guys have already like gotten this. I've been talking to some guys on the Shorpy Games Discord. A bunch of you guys caught Tokyo Treats, and you also say the Kit Kat's amazing. So these boxes always come out with this booklet where you can read about not only Japanese culture, oh my God, but you can also read about the nutrition facts and, well, generally just what is in this box. Is that a what? That's a sweet potato Kit Kat? Oh, it does taste like sweet potato. Okay, they somehow made sweet potato taste good, probably because of all the chocolate that's actually in there. That is a purushu jelly and grape soda, spark grape soda. Oh my God, that smells really good. Oh, there's actually jelly in here. Oh, it said jelly in the thing, didn't it? Well, gotta pair the grape soda with the corn snacks. I love these. I don't know. These corn snacks are always so good. Always so good. The corn snacks. Candy strips. There's soba in here. Yakisoba. All kinds of this stuff. So lots more in this box, but I got to move on to the next one. All right, the Sakurako theme is Ibaraki Harvest, and we are here to experience Ibaraki's culinary riches in collaboration with the local Ibaraki government. It says there's tea in here, of course. These are mostly for my parents, though. I don't usually drink the tea. Now, every single time the Sakurako box comes with a piece of tableware. Look how cute that is. I'm gonna give this to my mom. I think she'll appreciate it. White shrimp arare. Oh my God, yeah. I love shrimp snacks. I don't know about you guys. I love seafood. I also saw here that they have a strawberry tart. It's so cute. It's so small. Oh, very good. So I've been sponsored by Tokyo Treats and Sakura Co. for a few months now, and you know, I know a couple of you guys have already gotten them. They're super good. That's why I'm continuing to support them, and they're supporting me. They're also having a giveaway event, so if you use the code in the description below, you'll get $5 off of your first Sakura Co. and Tokyo Treat box through the link. And also check out their Halloween giveaway and win Japanese goodies in the link in the description as well. So in games like Tekken, people can get pressured by a barrage of attacks, and you'll have to wait for the opening, right, and handle all the mix-ups until one risky move finally gets countered, and then you can turn the tables, right? So in Brawlhalla, one guy attacks, right? Here's this guy, he's attacking, bam, bam. This guy is getting attacked. Let's say he misses, right? This guy misses. So 90% of the time, after missing this move, he's gonna get away. He's just gonna, woo, I'm gonna dodge away in one of the 9 directions, and then he's gone. And then maybe he throws another attack, or he just dodges and it's neutral again. But that 10%, the other 10% of the time, this guy over here actually gets a read and gets like, I don't know, 40 damage, depending on your character, who knows. And then it's over, then it's back to neutral. And you just repeat that over and over again. One guy attacks, and he probably gets away, and then like a small percent of the time he gets punished for it. Dodge is just absolutely insane. It's a busted mechanic. Iframes, any direction, low cooldown, hard to punish. You can attack right after it, no lag. This is why players at the top of the game are pretty much untouchable, because if you're able to figure your way through Brawlhalla's mechanics and just, you know, beating aggressive play and being able to punish, then you're basically just on your way to the top. Like, it's so difficult. I can't do it. I peaked at 2400, by the way, at my best time in playing Brawlhalla. That was my highest ever elo that I've gotten to, and admittedly I haven't been playing a lot these past few years, but I'm still pretty good at the game, and I still have a very hard time beating aggressive players. I have a very hard time. This is why when it comes to like reading elo and your skill level, it's kind of hard to tell, because what determines the skill level then? Is it, you know, your elo or not? And I don't think so, because this is why people say elo doesn't matter. It's because you can easily just play hyper aggressive and get up there with very little knowledge of the game. But then there's going to be someone who knows the game better, but then stuck in like plat or something because they can't beat aggressive play. So, you know, elo kind of shady, and that's why I say diamond's easier to make. All right, so now that you know this, so what? What do we do? Well, if you don't play Brawlhalla, well then props to you. You don't have to do shit. But if you're still stuck here, well then there's nothing you can really do but practice and suffer, because you really don't learn without making mistakes. And making mistakes means handling spammers and wake-uppers and hyper-aggressive keyboard smashers that think they're gods at the game with oversized egos. I swear, there are so many people who play hyper-aggressive or just wake up and spam the shit out of everyone, and they just think they're super good at the game. They hit diamond and they're like, damn, I'm like, you know, top like 1% of the game. Damn, I'm super good. It is true. There are not that many people in diamond relative to the overall population. But a lot of people in diamond still suck. And just disclaimer, I'm one of them, by the way. I don't think I'm that good. I do understand the fundamentals here and what to do. It's just really difficult. I can't exactly do it myself. But yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it goes. I recommend not practicing, you know, punishing like this in ranked, because if you do, you'll probably cry, you'll lose a lot of elo, and then you'll cry some more, which will make you thirsty, and you gotta drink more water, and of course, if you drink more water, it rises the water bill, so losing elo actually is a detriment to your life. I suggest you actually go to the only unranked 1v1 game mode we have that's not garbage, which is experimental, except if you do an experimental, then it doesn't really practice for rank, because there's different features, so there's no winning, is there? If you really want to be great at Brawlhalla, then you have to start mastering and practicing like post-whiff punishing, or just punishing in general, and being able to position better. Because just whiff punishing, honestly, is not that reliable, since more than half the damn moves in the game are considered safe, so you can't just like punish the first whiff. You have to figure out how to punish what they do after it. Whether it's a jump or a dodge or an attack or something, you have to be able to read that. And that's why you never really get any breathing room in this game until you take it slow. Honestly, for most of you, it's probably not worth it to learn this stuff. If you really want to get good at Brawl, you want to go to tournaments, you know what, go ahead, learn to punish. Feel free to do that. But if you're just looking to get diamond, or you just don't want to think anymore and you just want to mash your head on the keyboard, Well, everyone else does the same thing, to be honest. So just play hyper aggressive, you'll get the diamond in no time. Wow.